Hello, fellow traders. Well, it's my Saturday video, and a few subjects I want to talk about this week. First of all, you can see here my signals going very well despite what is a terrible, terrible, terrible time in the markets. Markets hate uncertainty, and this US saga, I mean, it's a soap opera. It's just horrendous between Trump and Hillary Clinton is perturbing a lot of people. So the market is either in a wait mode, which is great for my range trading methods, or just doing spikes, which is great for my trend modules. So actually, my bot is probably one of the best performers right now. That's why it's gone up so quickly since I launched BBNN. And it's, of course, bringing the usual trolls, hired assassins, people paid to discredit me, find anything wrong with it. The usual stuff. These people are usually uneducated. They come from, sorry to say, third world countries. Most of my clients are Americans. Most of my clients are educated. And unfortunately, I do want to talk about this because it's a huge problem for me, and I can understand that the problem also for children at school being bullied and things like that. I'll give you a nicer picture. Look at that nice picture. Uh, and it's really a traumatizing thing to have people come at 2 o'clock in the morning on your perfectly clean site comments page and write well rubbish, and then when they get banned 9 times, like this Felipe guy. They use proxies and they come under another name. And, MT4 is not doing too much about that. Now, the reason I'm tolerating and getting great personal distress, I'm telling you, because I'm the kind of guy that likes to help. And I just don't understand why I'm being picked on. I've talked to various people about that, including the police, lawyers, and I've taken some people to court. And there is a definite conspiracy against me. There was on my last bot. I don't know about this one because this one it seems to be the same person coming under different proxies, pretending to be American, etc. Trader FX13, asking the same question 150 times. Every time one of my clients puts a positive comment, he comes on, which I think is just so below the belt. It just scares off. I mean, I have to tell people just don't put anything on my site. And I'll tell you, I could start my own site like a lot of people do. The real scammers, that's what they do. They start their own site. It's all nice. They write nice things and put proper comments, and they're in total control. They don't go to MT4. They don't go through. It took 3 weeks for my bot to get approved, and they're getting tougher and tougher. So I get independent approval. You, as a consumer, get protected. I get good encryption. And but the only problem is the moderation. I mean, they're overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed. It's the biggest platform in the world. I'm not blaming them, but the moderation is. I wish they had real moderators because I can't delete comments. Not that I want to. I want people to be, but there's no constructive criticism. It's just like Olivier's an idiot. Olivier's, ripping off people. I've been told that I need to go and redeem myself to the church for selling a robot, right? I mean, this is my project for my entire life. I'm doing this for me, basically. I want a neuron system. I want the best robot that can possibly be. Why am I being attacked? Why aren't these trolls going to the other one? There's a robot right now. Nobody's attacking it. It's 1,200. Nobody. So there's a definite agenda. And I tell you, when I had BBSO, which is a great model, and it still works, it was completely destroyed by a conspiracy of 5, 6 people who just drove me mad. I mean, I'm by myself here with a programmer. He doesn't want to deal with that. Okay, he told me that's why he wants, he doesn't want to deal with the with trolls. I can understand, and a lot of people get discouraged to go. I'm courageous. I've been doing this for 2 years. I get constantly attacked. I get threats. I get PMs. It's just horrendous. You don't know how hard it is. And when you've spent, like I have, 6 months, okay, not going out, not doing anything, getting the best possible bot out, okay, then going through the MT4 process to get it approved, okay, which is not easy because they're also difficult on me too. For some, I hope it's the same for everybody. I hope it's not just because I'm Western, because MT4 is great. It's the reason we're on MT4 is because also we've done a lot of work and it's not transferable to MT5. MT5 is basically not doing very well because MT4 is the platform of choice, and it's a different language, and it's not backwards compatible. So if you've written a program in MT4 and spent half your life on it, you can't put it on MT5. So why would you go on MT5? That's why the best robots are on MT4. But there's a lot. It's a dinosaur. It's a really, really old program. The tester that this guy carries on about, he's asked the same question 150 times. Okay, how often and how many times can I answer the same question? I'm supposed to answer questions, but how many times can I answer the same question 50 times? He's even written to MT4 and said this robot can't be tested, and they deleted his comment and said yes, it can. It's passed the test, and they retested it again and it can be tested, okay? But the back test, when you have a learning system, okay, this is very delicate on time. It has a GMT auto. I mean, you have $1,000 bots that don't have GMT auto, okay? You have to put the GMT in. This is all automatic. And it chooses times to trade, and they're different. Okay, how can you test that? You need auto GMT. It goes to your server. If you're on IC markets, you could have a US server. If you're on XTB, you can have a French server. I can't do that. It costs thousands of dollars. I did that. I did that for the other. I got trialed on BBSO, and I tell you, BBSO, we had a beautiful comments page. It was nice. People were putting their trades up. It was number 2 bot for 6 months. Number one or number 2 for 6 months in a row. Okay, it was a good robot, destroyed completely by cartels, by hired assassins, by people who just put unbelievable pictures of human feces on my comments page and things like that. 10 people permanently banned, people taken to court. One had to flee to Russia because I followed him in Prague. I mean, you know, it's really hard to come on here, okay? And my idea was to make this a democracy. Try and show people that anybody can trade automatically and make affordable robots. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it anymore because the people who buy my robots at $60, okay, they're the worst. They're the worst. They're the worst clients. They send me 250 PMs. I'm sorry. And when I put my bot at what it normally should be, I mean, this one, when it has the full neural system, which is my dream, which we were working on, I mean, obviously it's going to cost a lot of money. It cost me $60 an hour to get this thing programmed. Because I use an expert programmer. I mean, I can fix things. I'm pretty good on MT4, but I need somebody to go through it. So tell me what to do with these trolls. Why do they attack me? Why do they go after me constantly? Why do they think I'm trying to rip off people? I'm just trying to build the best bot in the world. I'm not making money out of this. I make money off my trading. I had a 15-year career in the city, for goodness sakes. I was getting paid millions every year in bonuses. Do you think I haven't put money aside? Okay, I lost some in '08. I'm into currency. This is my hobby. But I want to make the best possible bot, and I never give up. I never give up. I don't care what they say. I don't care if I don't sell a single bot. The price will go up. Every time this guy comes, I'm going to add money to it because, you know, it will go up. It will go to the right value, and it's number 11. People are buying it. And the people that buy it are mainly Americans, okay? And they understand things. I'm sorry. They're smarter than other people. I hate to say this, They understand things. If they have a problem with something, they say, well, we can't really backtest it. No, you can't backtest. Can you show me one single neuron system that can be backtested? How can you test a self-optimizing robot? You have to use the tester to test the tester. Okay? How do you do that? You use the tester to test the tester. Tell me. Well, we worked that out on the BBSO. I spent thousands on it, and then the same troll who's got 4 different identities came back and had a go at my signal. So I said, well, why don't you have signal? So now I have a signal. It's up 80%. Oh, it's the wrong 80%. I mean, money is money, okay? There's no losses on that thing. Drawdowns. What is a drawdown? Who an equity drawdown? That's paper money. You know, that doesn't mean anything. It's like you prefer a robot that takes stops out. You go, oh, he's got a low drawdown. Yeah, it's taken out $3,000 off your account today. That's a low drawdown, right? I mean, my signals are perpetual hedging techniques, which I developed over years, which were used in hedge funds, which is difficult for most people to understand. That's why I have 70 videos. I mean, what can I do more? What can I do more? Anyway, uh, very mad at these people. If somebody can just, I keep on asking, but I'm seeing people. It just really hurts me because I'm trying. I'm really trying my best. I've brought out a good bot. It works, okay? So these guys are plague of the internet bullies. Like I feel sorry for people who go to school now because that's why young girls commit suicide. Just get bullied on the internet. Didn't happen in my years, I tell you that. Okay, this is my BBSO Genuity program, uh, which I'm very proud of too, which you can get also, and it works very, very well on 1 hour right now. It's arranging, okay? Let me tell you, markets range 75% of the time. You have 70 videos on my theories. This is the best method to trade. We optimize bands, we optimize standard deviation, we optimize MAs. This is unique technology. Here you have an optimization that goes on, okay, and when it's in an order, it's not optimizing. But you can see here, you can put the number of orders max. Your band period has been optimized to 14.2.5. This is what we're getting before the US election. This is not a classical Bollinger Band. It's not a channel. It's got nothing to do with it. It's got a very complex optimization process. And here we have a complex algorithmic that determines the trend. Okay, so we don't take a good trade here, for instance. Okay, my theory is you want to be in the overbought or oversold position to come in, and that's what my optimized bands do. They optimize the number of orders you have. They use PF factors. They use standard deviation. They use MA. They use complex algorithmic filters for trend. This is not a simple thing. Most people use Bollinger Bands the wrong way. Most people like breakouts. Most bots are price breakouts. Price breakouts. Like here, this is where most bots would buy. It's a price breakout. Well, I think that's wrong. I think you need to sell here. But if the trend is strong, you can't do it. Then you get a price breakout. Okay, that's why you have a complex algorithm. This is my BBSO normal model. Okay, the Genuity Scalper. If you want a cheaper bot, that's the one. It's worked for months. It's worked for years. It's a great robot. On 1 hour euro, one order, it trades. We can't guarantee anything in finance. You know that, but the last few months, it's got about 80% hit rate. You can put it on during numbers. You can put it on 4 hours. You can put it on anything you want. You can use it on gold, anything. It's a great robot. It needs not be destroyed by trolls. Do not believe them. This is years and years of work, years and years of observation, and what I found to be the best way to trade it. Okay? And at first I shared it, and now, you know, I've had enough of these low class people. So I'm going to put the price where it needs to be. So hurry up if you want to get into this. Okay? Thank you. And let me show you my other one. I only have a few seconds left because I do 50. Yeah, but this is my crown jewel. Okay, this is my